Hello friends. Till now we have discussed up to question number 44. Let us now discuss question number 45. It says a right triangle whose sides are 3 centimeters and 4 centimeters other than hypotenuse is made to revolve about its hypotenuse. Find the volume and surface area of the double cone so formed. Choose the value of pi as found appropriate. Okay, so what the question says is that there is a right triangle, and for the right triangle the sides are given as 3 centimeters and 4 centimeters other than hypotenuse. Okay, this right triangle is made to revolve about its hypotenuse. Okay, so let's try to draw the diagram. Question number 45. So if I draw a right triangle, let us say this is a right triangle. Okay, let us say this ABC is a right triangle where this BC is the hypotenuse, this AB is, let us say, 3 centimeters, and this AC is, let us say, 4 centimeters. So this is the right triangle that we have. This angle A is 90 degrees. Now this right triangle is made to revolve about its hypotenuse. Now what is hypotenuse? This is the hypotenuse. So assume that I have a right triangle. For example, I have a right triangle like this. Assume that this is a right triangle. Okay, I am taking this as a right triangle. Now in this right triangle, this angle is 90 degree, this is the hypotenuse, this is the base, and this is the perpendicular. Okay, so let us say this is 3 centimeters, this is 4 centimeter, and this is the hypotenuse. So this right triangle is made to revolve about its hypotenuse. It means something like this. Okay, like this means what I am doing is I am holding the two vertices which are connected to hypotenuse, and I am rotating this right triangle in such a manner that if I rotate it, it will form a solid figure. Okay, just try to imagine I am rotating this right triangle like this. So it will going to form a solid figure. Now what kind of solid figure it will be? If I rotate this, then this point will start moving, this point will start rotating like this. Okay, like this, in this manner, in this circle. This A point will rotate in circle. Okay, I am holding it like this. So you can see this is the A point at which the angle is 90 degree. So this point is, if I move it like this, what will happen? This A point will move in a circle. Okay, this A point will move in a circle. So what will happen? If you rotate it fast, you will be able to see a figure like this. Okay, like this, you will be able to see a figure, and let us say this point is D. Okay, it is kept like this, and I am rotating it like this. So this A point is continuously rotating like this in circle. So all the points on this edge and all the points on this edge will also rotate in a circle like this, in this movement. And we will going to have such a figure, and if we analyze this figure, we can figure out that this figure has a circular base like this, and we have two right circular cones. Okay, we will going to have two right circular cones. We will get two cones which are right circular cone, which are perfectly right circular cone, and I can see this will be the first cone. Okay, this will be the first cone, and this will be the second cone. So So you can see if I rotate this right triangle about its hypotenuse, I will get two right circular cone. Okay, it will form a solid figure and two right circular cone can be seen very clearly. Okay, so what I can say is, here I have two right circular cones like this. Which are joined like this. Okay, you will be able to visualize that the two cones formed are basically joined with their base. Okay, their base is joined to each other, their base is pasted to each other. Okay, वह एक दूसरे से चिपकी हुई है, बेस इस तरह से चिपकी हुई है और राइट सर्कुलर कोन फॉर्म हो रहे हैं. हम देखेंगे दैट दिस इज 3 सेंटीमीटर्स, this is 4 centimeters, this is point is A, this is point is B, this is C and this is D. Now if I ask you what is the length of BC, what is the length of BC? BC is basically the hypotenuse of this triangle ABC. So if you go for triangle ABC, in triangle ABC I can write that BC square is equals to AB square plus AC square. Okay, BC square is equals to AB square plus AC square. Pythagoras theorem, AB square means 3 का square और AC square means 4 का square. So BC square हो जाएगा 9 plus 16 मतलब कि 25. So BC का वैल्यू हमें मिलेगा 5 सेंटीमीटर्स. So hypotenuse हो गया 5 centimeters. Okay, now I can connect these 2 points like this. Okay, now this line will be perfectly perpendicular to this hypotenuse. अब जब इसको ऐसा मूव करेंगे hypotenuse को, hypotenuse के अबाउट, तो हम देखेंगे कि ये जो पॉइंट है नीचे तक जो एक्सटेंड हो रहा है इस तरह से. ओके, इस तरह से आपको ये पॉइंट नीचे एक्सटेंड होता हुआ दिखाई देगा. दिस इज A पॉइंट, दिस इज D पॉइंट. दे आर एग्जैक्टली perpendicular to BC. Okay, AD is exactly perpendicular to BC. Now in this figure I have got the length of BC which is 5 centimeters. Since I have two cones, let us analyze this first cone ABD, this ABD cone. If you analyze this ABD cone, I can say that this 3 centimeter is basically the slant height of this cone. Let us say this is L1. This is basically the slant height of this smaller cone ABD. Okay, and this 4 centimeter is basically the height of the slant height of larger cone. Okay, the larger cone is which? It is ADC. ADC represents a larger cone and ABD represents a smaller cone. Okay, and these two are the slant heights. Now what about the heights of the cone? If I ask you, let us say this point is O, then I will say that OB represents the height of cone ABD. This is ABD, this is the base of ABD. Okay, and this is the lateral surface of ABD. So OB represents the height of smaller cone. Let us say this is H1. Okay, similarly OC represents the height of larger cone. Let us say this is H2. H2 represents the height of larger cone. So I can see that OB and OC total will give you BC. Okay, OB plus OC is BC. So I can say that H1 plus H2, that is the height of two cones, is equals to BC, and we know that BC is 5 centimeter. So I can write H1 plus H2 is equals to 5 centimeters. This is what I can have. Now if I ask you what is the radius, I can see that the base of two cone, okay, both the bases of two cones are overlapping, are exactly same, are exactly similar. Okay, दोनों cones की base क्या है, बिल्कुल same है, एक दूसरे के ऊपर overlap कर रही है. So I will say let R represents the radii of both the cone. R क्या है? R ABD कोन का भी रेडियस है और R ही ACD कोन का भी रेडियस है. Okay, R is a common radius. Why? Because both the bases are joined to each other, they are exactly overlapping. क्या ऐसा है कि ADC वाला जो कोन है इसका बेस बड़ा है? नहीं. ABD और ACD दोनों ही कोन्स का बेस बिल्कुल सेम है, इसीलिए हम कहेंगे दोनों ही कोन्स का रेडियस भी सेम होगा, बिल्कुल बराबर होगा. ओके, so this is what we can analyze from this question. Now what this question asks, this question asks us to find the volume and surface area of the double cone so formed. So I need to calculate the volume and surface area. So our task is to calculate volume and surface area. These two things I need to calculate. If I ask you the volume, then volume will be equals to volume of larger cone plus volume of smaller cone. This will be the volume. Now what is the volume of larger cone? Since it's a right circular cone, the volume will be equals to 1/3 pi r square into h. H means h2. h2 is the height of this larger cone. So it will be 1/3 pi r square h2 plus volume of smaller cone, it is 1/3 pi r square h1. h1 means the height of smaller cone. This is the total volume. Now to calculate the volume I need radius. You can see I need radius. Without radius I will not be able to calculate the volume. So how should I determine the radius of this two cones? I can see the triangle ABC. This triangle is a right angled triangle at this point. Okay, this is a 90 degree. So consider the area of triangle ABC. If I ask you the area of triangle ABC, I can say that area of triangle ABC is equals to half into base into height. Now what is base of this cone? If I consider this AB as the base, then this AC will be the height. Okay, मैं AB को बेस कंसिडर करता हूं और AC को हाइट कंसिडर करता हूं. क्यों? क्योंकि ये दोनों परपेंडिकुलर हैं, दे आर एग्जैक्टली परपेंडिकुलर. So I can write area of ABC is equals to half into AB base into height is AC. This is the area of triangle ABC. Now ये एरिया ऑफ ट्रायंगल ABC हमने निकाला AB को बेस कंसिडर करके. लेकिन क्या किसी ट्रायंगल में सिर्फ एक ही बेस होता है? नहीं. एक ट्रायंगल में 3 बेस पॉसिबल हैं. मैं किसी भी एज को, किसी भी साइड को बेस अज्यूम कर सकता हूं, बट कंडीशन हाइट भी उसके अकॉर्डिंग चेंज हो जाएगी. फॉर एग्जाम्पल मैंने एक ट्रायंगल बनाया ABC इस तरह से. ABC में अगर मैं BC को बेस कंसिडर करता हूं तो इस A पॉइंट से एक परपेंडिकुलर हम ड्रॉप करेंगे एंड दिस AD विल बी द हाइट. अगर मैं ABC में AB को बेस कंसिडर करता हूं देन इस C पॉइंट से एक परपेंडिकुलर ड्रॉप करेंगे एंड दिस CE विल बिकम द हाइट. अगर मैं AC को बेस कंसिडर करता हूं देन आई विल ड्रॉप अ परपेंडिकुलर फ्रॉम दिस B पॉइंट such that this is BF. So BF will become the perpendicular or the height. So in similar manner in triangle ABC, if I consider BC as the base, just listen it very carefully. I am saying that if I consider this BC as the base, अगर मैं BC को base मानता हूँ, then what will be the height of this triangle? If BC is the base, then what is the height? This is like this. It is kept like this. This BC is the base. Then what is the height? Height is a perpendicular from this point to BC. That is the perpendicular from A point to BC, and we know this perpendicular is AO. Okay, AO represents the perpendicular from this A point on BC. So I can say that area of triangle ABC, जो कि हमने half AB into AC लिखा है, I can write it as half into base is BC into height is AO. मैं इसे इस तरह से भी लिख सकता हूं. ओके, हाफ इंटू BC इंटू AO. नाउ इफ आई कंसिडर ओनली दीज टू वैल्यूज, जस्ट इन दोनों को कंसिडर कीजिए. हम देख सकते हैं इट इज रिटन एज हाफ इंटू AB into AC is equals to half into BC into AO. Now half and half will get cancelled. What is the value of AB? AB is 3 centimeters into what is AC? AC is 4 centimeters. This is equals to BC. BC is 5 centimeters into this is AO. So if you solve this, you will get the value of AO is equals to 12 upon 5, that is 2. This will give you 4 centimeters. So the value of AO, now what is AO? AO is basically the radius of this this combination of this solid figure. The radius of the solid figure is AO, which is 2.4 centimeters. So finally I have got the radius. The most required thing to calculate the volume. I have got the radius. Radius is 2.4 centimeters. Now can I calculate the volume? Let's see. The volume contains 1/3 pi radius square h2 and 1/3 pi radius square h1. So it means I need to determine h2 and h1. I need to calculate the length of h2 as well as h1. Is it so? Should I calculate h1 and h2 separately? Or let us modify this relation? क्यों ना हम इस relation को ही थोड़ा modify करने की कोशिश करते हैं? I can see if I take 1/3 pi r square as common, in bracket it will become h2 plus h1. Now what is h2 plus h1? I can see this is 5 centimeters because h2 plus h1 is BC. h2 plus h1 represents BC. So here I can do 1/3 pi into radius is 2.4 square into h1 plus h2 is 5. Okay. So the volume of this cone will become 1/3 pi 2.4 square into 5. Now what value I can use for pi? I can see this is 1/3, this is 2.4 is 2.4 into 2.4. Okay. Or let us write it as 12 by 5 into 12 by 5 into 5 as it is. What I can do is I can take it as 22/7, or you can take it as 3.14. Answer will not change. Answer will almost remain same. Okay. So I can cancel this 5 and 5. This is 3 4s are 12. So this will give you, this is 5 and this is 4. So if I multiply this 12 4s are 48 into 22 upon 7 5s are 35 centimeter cube. So the volume of this cone will become 22 into 48 upon 35 centimeter cube. Now you can calculate this, it's not at all difficult. It will not going to be very difficult calculation, it's very simple calculation, just calculate it. Okay. So what I can see is, in this question, the main task was to determine the radius. If I determine the radius, I will be able to solve this question. Now, second thing we need to calculate is surface area. Now observe this cone, observe this triangle, I am moving this triangle like this. So what is happening? The outer surfaces of this triangle are moving. Okay, the outer surfaces of this triangle are moving, but the base of both the cones, that is this part, this base is not visible outside. So I will not consider this base in case of surface area. Okay, I will not consider this base as the surface. Why? Because I am rotating the cone, the base is inside the cone. Only you can see this AB and this AC outside the cone. Okay, even this BC is not visible outside. So what I can say is, for this particular figure, both the bases are inside the figure. Both the bases are inside the figure. The surface which is outside, the surface which is open to environment is only the outer surface of this figure. Okay, that is AB and this AC. So I will say the surface area is basically surface area is equal to curved surface area. If I am talking about surface area, it means I am talking about the curved surface area of this solid figure. Now what is the curved surface area? It is curved surface area of first cone plus curved surface area of second cone. Curved surface area of first cone, it is pi r L1 plus pi r L2. So if you take pi and r as common, you will be left with L1 plus L2. Now what is L1? L1 is the slant height of smaller cone. It is 3 centimeters, and L2 is slant height of larger cone, which is 4 centimeters. So I can write it as 22 upon 7 into radius is 12 by 5, or you can write it as 2.4. So let us write it as 12 by 5 into 4 plus 3 is 7. So ultimately I can see 7 and 7 will get cancelled, and this will give you, this 2 is 24, so 264 upon 5 centimeter square. So the curved surface area of this figure will become 264 upon 5 centimeter square. Now you can calculate this value yourself. It's very easy calculation. Okay. So the concept was that if the triangle is rotating like this, how should I calculate the radius? This is the most important concept to calculate the radius. I will put a star on this concept. If you revise this question in your exam, please remember this concept, because you know each and everything. You know the formula, you know the curved surface area, the volume, everything. But if you miss this step, you will not be able to use these formulas. Okay, so you will lose marks even you know how to solve this question. Okay, so this is the most important. So this completes question number 45. Very interesting question and very important also. I will put a star on this question. Okay, so you note this, then we will continue.